Welcome to this channel. Have you ever wondered why some people have so much money while others struggle to make ends meet? Why do some people find wealth easily while others seem to work harder but get nowhere? Well, here's a thought to start. It's not about how much money you make, but how much you keep and how you use it. Isn't that fascinating? Now let's dive into a world where money is more than just numbers. It's a story of mindset, emotions, and decisions. It's the psychology of money. I want you to picture something. Imagine you're walking down the street and you spot an old man sitting on a bench. He's wearing a worn-out coat, his face weathered by time. Yet in his hand, he holds a small notebook, scribbled with notes. You can't help but wonder what's in this notebook. Why is it so important to him? You walk over curious and ask him. He smiles gently and says, "This is my secret." Intrigued, you sit beside him, and he opens the notebook. Inside, there are no grand investment strategies or complex formulas, just simple thoughts on life, on happiness, on relationships, and on money. The old man reveals to you the most powerful lesson. Money is not the end. It's the means to create a life that brings joy. This simple moment, this interaction, sparks a realization in you. Money isn't just a tool. It's a reflection of how we think, how we feel, and what we believe. It shapes our lives more than we realize. The way we view money influences how we make decisions, how we feel about ourselves, and how we relate to others. And this is where the psychology of money begins. Now let me ask you another question. Have you ever made a decision with money that didn't quite feel right, but you did it anyway? Maybe it was buying something expensive that you didn't need, or taking a risk that left you feeling uneasy. What caused that feeling? Was it fear, excitement, or perhaps something deeper? We often make financial decisions based on emotions, fear, greed, and desire. These emotions shape our habits and drive our actions. The old man on the bench, he understood something crucial. Money isn't just about what we have. It's about how we feel about it and what we do with it. Let's take a step back and think about our childhood. Remember when you were a kid, and the idea of having money seemed like the key to freedom? Maybe you imagined buying anything you wanted, living a life full of luxury and adventure. That dream was powerful, right? But as we grow up, things change. The excitement of money fades, and it can become just a tool to solve problems. However, the psychology of money is not just about solving problems. It's about understanding that the way we view money can either limit us or set us free. If we see money as a tool for happiness, we unlock endless possibilities. But if we let money control our emotions and decisions, we become trapped in a cycle of stress, fear, and dissatisfaction. Imagine this. You're at a crossroads in life. You've worked hard, saved, and planned. But now, you face a big decision. Do you take a risk with your money or play it safe? The emotions rise. Fear, excitement, anxiety. What will happen? Will you lose everything? Or will you hit the jackpot? But here's the twist. What if the secret to success isn't just about making the right financial decisions, but about making decisions that align with your values and your vision for life? The psychology of money teaches us that true wealth isn't found in the numbers in our bank accounts. It's found in the way we use money to create the life we want, one that's meaningful, fulfilling, and full of joy. You see, money has a strange power. It can either build us up or tear us down. It can bring us closer to our dreams, or it can pull us away from what really matters. The key is in understanding that money isn't just a number. It's a reflection of our mindset, our beliefs, and our emotions. When we learn to master the psychology of money, we unlock the ability to use it as a force for good. Let's talk about a key principle that often gets overlooked: contentment. Have you ever felt the pressure to keep up with others? To buy the latest gadgets, go on the most expensive vacations, or live in the biggest house? In today's world, we're constantly bombarded with images of wealth, success, and luxury. It's easy to believe that having more will make us happy. But here's a truth that many people overlook. Contentment is the key to true wealth. When we learn to be content with what we have, we open the door to happiness. It's not about accumulating more things. It's about appreciating the things we already have. It's about finding joy in the present moment, rather than chasing after the next big thing. Let's take a moment to reflect. Think about the last time you bought something you didn't really need. Maybe it was a piece of clothing, a gadget, or a fancy dinner. How did you feel afterward? Did the excitement last, or did it fade away? More often than not, we find that the excitement of spending money is fleeting. True happiness doesn't come from buying things. It comes from the way we choose to live our lives. Now let's look at something even deeper. Have you ever noticed how money can affect our relationships? Whether it's with family, friends, or partners, money plays a huge role in how we connect with others. It can create tension, cause arguments, or lead to feelings of insecurity. On the other hand, when we learn to use money in a way that aligns with our values, it can bring us closer together. Take the time to reflect on the impact money has on your relationships. Are you using it to create harmony and joy, or is it causing stress and separation? When we understand the psychology of money, we learn to use it in a way that strengthens our connections and brings us closer to the people who matter most. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful tools we have: giving. When we give, whether it's our time, money, or resources, we unlock a deep sense of fulfillment. The act of giving isn't just about helping others. It's about helping ourselves. It's about creating a sense of abundance, not scarcity. When we give, we shift our mindset from one of lack to one of abundance. And in doing so, we attract more positivity into our lives. Think about it. When was the last time you gave something away? Maybe it was a small act of kindness, or perhaps you made a donation to a cause you care about. How did it make you feel? Giving creates a ripple effect of joy. And when we make it a regular part of our lives, we start to see the world in a new light. As we continue, let's explore another fascinating concept: delayed gratification. In our world of instant rewards and quick fixes, the ability to delay gratification is becoming a rare skill. But it's one of the most powerful tools in the psychology of money. The ability to wait, to plan, and to invest for the future is what separates those who build lasting wealth from those who spend impulsively. Think about your own financial decisions. Do you make choices based on what feels good in the moment, or do you think long term? It's not always easy to delay gratification, but the rewards are worth it. By developing the ability to wait and plan, you set yourself up for long-term success. Now, let's take a moment to talk about the importance of mindset. Your mindset shapes everything you do, and it plays a huge role in your financial success. If you believe that you can't succeed, or that money is always out of reach, then that belief will hold you back. But if you shift your mindset and believe that you have the power to create wealth, then you open up endless possibilities. Your mindset is the foundation of your financial journey. It influences how you view opportunities, how you handle setbacks, and how you make decisions. The good news is that you can change your mindset at any time. It's never too late to start thinking differently about money and your relationship with it. As we near the end of this journey, I want to leave you with one final thought. Money is not the destination. It's the journey, the choices you make, the lessons you learn, and the way you live your life. All of these things matter more than the numbers in your bank account. True wealth comes from living a life that is aligned with your values, your passions, and your purpose. So I ask you, how will you choose to view money from now on? Will you let it control you, or will you take control of it? Will you use it as a tool to create a life full of meaning, or will you let it define who you are? The choice is yours. And when you master the psychology of money, you unlock the ability to create the life you've always dreamed of, one that is filled with joy, fulfillment, and endless possibilities.